Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And looky what I found. I've been doing more wood floors lately, cleaning and wax removal is one thing we're adding to our service as well. Of course, wood and laminate LVP. And I anticipate that I will be doing some screening and recoding. And one of the tools that a lot of guys really like using is this particular vacuum for picking up the screening, the verathane, that the dust. And anyway, I was thinking that I should probably have one of these if I could find one at a good price. So I went on Facebook Marketplace, and there it was. It was under $1,000. I won't tell you exactly what I paid for it, but more than I actually wanted to pay. But I see that they're pretty pricey actually. But it's over. I went to the store in town here where they actually sell these, and this particular model is like $5.50 or so, without this little tool over here, which I'll show you what that is in a sec. But anyway, I'll just give you a quick rundown of this machine for those of you who aren't familiar. This is actually a German-made vacuum, and there's the power cord in here, and the hose just basically fits in here. I've actually had to clean it all out. It was pretty grimy, although I think it hadn't been actually used very much by the look of it. And the person who had it, that I bought it from, actually, funny thing is, they're actually 2 doors away from me. But anyway, they had the wrong bag in it, and they had used it a little bit, and then because the bag was the wrong bag, the dust wasn't even going into the bag, and so it was in the. I'll show you that in a sec, how this pulls apart. But I wanted to show you how it runs first. Anyway, no big deal, because it has a secondary filter, which is right here. This is a HEPA filter, which had some dust on it. I just knocked it off and vacuumed it off, and I can see through it, so I think it's pretty darn clean actually. So there's the HEPA filter. But anyway, to run the machine, typically speaking, you can. It has a power takeoff right here, which I'll show you what that does in a sec. But anyway, so you're going to turn it on. Yeah. And you're like, okay, why doesn't it work? Well, it doesn't work because you have to push this button right here. There you go. It's got a speed control. So you can increase and decrease the vacuum power. And it's got a good suck. So let's turn it off. And I'll show you the inside here. Very large bag, so it holds a lot. And then there's the filter right there. So put it back together. One of my things that I was trying to figure out when as I've considered adding the screening and recoding to what I'm doing is I thought, okay, I got to have a way to do some scuffing up and screening on steps, and I knew that this machine had an attachment for that, so that was one reason I wanted to go for it. And you can hook up the vacuum to it, and this is what it looks like. There you go. Nice handy dandy. This is they have a different sizes. I was in this store, and they have other ones that are a little bit bigger than this one. This is actually the smaller one, which is fine for my purposes for steps, I think. And it has a round disc, but also has this one and the other one down there for getting into corners and edges. So now what you can do is you can plug it in here, And oh, I gotta put the hose on there. And then you're gonna have, of course, you're gonna have it, the hose plugged in here, and then this goes on to here. Oh, there's a, let me think, how does it go? There's a, kind of like that, I think. And then you can turn this on there, and then look at that. So now and then the vacuum shuts off. It's got a delayed reaction. Actually, when I got it, it had a screen on here, sanding pad or whatever, and the person that had been using it didn't have the hose lined up. So anyway, so the nice thing about this is that it has the suction, so that as you're doing screening on steps, you're going to be able to suck up almost all of the dust. So this would be like dust-free or virtually dust-free vacuuming. So and the other thing is, one of the reasons I bought it is because the Centaur rotary I have here has a splash guard, and the splash guard goes on the machine. This was the one I haven't even cleaned up yet. I'll clean this one up, and all you need to do is just drill a hole on the side there and put the hose cuff in there, and I'll be able to use the Centaur rotary to do dry when I'm doing the screening, and the hook up the vacuum, and it'll suck up any dust and whatever into this machine here. So that's that was the plan. So I think that's going to be a good idea. So I know some of you guys out there are familiar with these vacuums, and so it'll be a welcome addition, I think, and I'll be able to hopefully put it to good use before very long. So I thought you might be interested to see that. Obviously, I'm going to clean that up before I ever go to use it. I've got the other splash guard in the van, or I've used it in the homes occasionally. But anyway, there you go. I thought you might find that interesting, and hopefully I'll have some videos showing this thing in action before too long. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.